Oh, do we have people here today? Mary Lisa Anderson. Hi. Keith Hudson. Hi. I hope I can help somebody today. Uh, I mean, boy, it is such a thrill and a pleasure to be, to have work that could help other people. And I hope I could help everybody find something like that, because that's what I really want to do for the rest of my life. I should have done it a lot earlier. I guess I did. I've been doing this for 50 years, but how to do it is something I keep learning. And what's so nice, it's not like a sport where after 25 years old or 30 years you get worse. I feel after, God, I got better in my 70s than ever before. And I hope the next 10, 15 years are going to be just as good as this. I can't believe there's anything better than what's happening to me now. And it's because of you, and that's why you all give this to me. It's a gift that you all have given me. Now, take a look at this headline. Okay, $0 to $10,000 in 30 days. Okay, now, unfortunately, we live in a media-driven society. I mean, I can't help any. Sorry, I can't help anybody. I should help myself. Anybody, unless they know about the service and they know it's available. So, I mean, that's why I always felt my whole life that the product and the idea or whatever is easy. And that certainly takes creativity, but the real creativity is in getting somebody to know about it. And unfortunately, or fortunately, we have so much media now that you can get people to know about it if you use the media. Now, take that headline, $0 to $10,000. Sure, you can get it like that. And I've gotten it that way, boy, but I've been doing this for a long time. So I've been able to find programs and get money in 30 days. And even now today is the last day to apply to our it's our home repair, our car repair program. So by midnight tonight, and the winners will get $500, within 30 days, because we have to process it and then we send it out. So you'll get $500 in 30 days like that, not $10,000 on this program, but there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of programs. And see what if anybody has a company or trying to solve people's problem, to me, unless you have a lot of money, if you have a lot of money and could advertise about you're here to save world peace or whatever, but most of us don't. And I never had it. And so you had to be clever on using what's available out there for you to get your message out there. And then when I started doing talk shows, well, I found easily, I write a year on a book. I'd write a book for a year. Then I would spend 30 days figuring out what I was going to say on a talk show, because they're going to give me maybe if it's a news program, you get maybe 90 seconds, otherwise it's like 5 minutes or something, and that's it. So I'm not going to waste 5 minutes of free advertising. See, that's how I see it. It's free advertising. So I would figure out what I think I know about my subject that is most interesting to an audience, or the audience I want to help. And then I learned, I was a professor, and I have a little bit of ham in me, or lots, and I love making people happy. And so that's why, if I could entertain you and teach you, and I found out as a professor of computer science back in the 70s, man, when the computers were big as this room, I had to keep the students awake, and you did that by entertainment in order to get the message. So that's why when you see a headline from me, it's really to get your attention. Now, it's not lying theoretically. It's hyperbole, I guess, is the worst I do. But it happens. It happened to me. And that's why you have to be careful any advertising. And what I'm trying to do is make people now, you have to In other words, that's the reason, that's how I got you in here. Now I now have to turn it around a bit and make you realize that most of us are not going to get it in 30 days. Okay. But the programs are still there. You'll still have the problem in 30 days. So if you have a problem now, in 30 days, you may or may not have, but you're most likely still going to have it. So that's why you have to play the long game. Because your life is the long game. You're going to be here for years and years, most likely. I mean, nobody could really know the answer to that. So you have to play that long game. So the long game is understanding what's there. And what somebody says in a headline may be there, but it's not going to be there right off. You have to get there. I mean, if you see, it's like watching National Football League. You see somebody throw a touchdown pass, or oh, I can do that. No, you can't. It happens, yeah, but you have to prepare for that, and understand the system on how to do that. And it doesn't take, a genius. It doesn't take know-how about the inside or friends and all that kind of crap. No. You learn to ride a bike, you learn to drive a car, you learn to use a computer, you learn all these things to survive, and this is something new you have to survive. And with AI, it's getting better and easier. I mean, now, I learned computers way back when people were just starting to program computers. And I was one of the first of this. I wrote programs in what they called assembly language, COBOL language, Fortran, basic language. These were all computer languages. You told the computer what to do. Now, you have to learn the language of IA, and that's English. English. To make the computer work for you, you really have to, we're all fluent in English. It's just learning the system, how to best use it. And what's in our head isn't what's in the computer's head. So you have to figure out what's in the computer's head. And the same way with government grants or whatever. I mean, it's in English, and you know what's in your head about government grants, and you think that's in the government's head. No, shit, no. The government has a whole new way it speaks English, but what it means when they say something and when you say something is two different umbrellas. I don't know why I said umbrellas, but it is sort of a cute word, isn't it? That's part of entertaining. You say stuff that people didn't realize. Oh, what is that? It keeps them awake in class. Johnny, why are you sleeping over there? So that's important. But it is, and it just takes some patience. Now listen, you spend that. That's another reason why we only charge $20, because I don't want to be charging thousands of dollars or hundreds. People said I could do that with this kind of information, but no. It's going to take you some time to learn, and then it's a tool for the rest of your life. Once you learn about how to ride a bicycle, man, you could go anywhere, okay? You could go anywhere so much faster than when you were just using your feet. And that's why a lot of this stuff now is, learning this system is like a bicycle for your brain. Once you learn to use it, you get more money than anywhere else, but it takes some time to learn about this. And that's why I see we're trying to get more members to help members, because they're more in your situation. So like Michelle is giving help. How'd you do this time? I didn't look at the video you did to help other people, but how'd you like doing it? Good morning, Michelle. Yeah, how'd you like doing it? See, that's it. So you have someone like Michelle who's going through this and has been there a couple of days before, a couple of weeks, a couple of months or whatever, and could relate to you better than I can ever relate to you. And because I've been doing this 50 goddamn years. So the whole thing with this is really, don't find the magic bullet, find the magic process. And because the bullet is out there that you want to get, but you have to do a different kind of process to get it now. And that's why I think Google stops us from learning that, because all the headlines are like my headlines, you know, $0 to $10,000 in 30 days. Sure, it happens, but if you're just starting, you know, you probably won't get it. You may, and it does. And they're the people I put in the infomercials to try to attract more people. But if you're serious about this, you have to, you might want to take a fling at it and try, and then leave and go somewhere else. And not buy. But this is real money given out by real programs that we've all paid for in this country. The rich people know this. They use the hell out of it. I mean, you know, for everybody thinks the government is somewhere to get people out of poverty. No, our government now makes billionaires out of millionaires. That's not poverty. I don't know why we even spend any fucking time doing that. That's basically what it is, you know. And because, you know, people are clever, I guess, is what it's about. And we lost a lot of values of how we want other people to treat us. Yeah, that's why we think everybody's a slime ball, because we're treating everybody that way. And I can't get over, you know, you buy something on the internet and then you have 15 pages that you have to sign that you agree to. Holy shit. Someone's going to help me, but they're making me sign 15 pages of something. So it sounds like they don't care. Yeah, if they can get your signature, that's all they do. After that, doesn't matter. And that's why I would say, if you were going to offer a service to your mother, would you have your mother sign 15 pages? No, you know. And that's why you'll never see me anything you buy from me. You have to check this and agree to never be paid a refund or whatever. No, I'll give anybody a refund for any reason. I don't care. Thank you for trying it. It's important. This is a tool in our society. Maybe it's not a good time for you to start learning it, and maybe it is, but it's important. So if you think that everybody who joins is going to get $10,000 in 30 days, I'll give you money back. but to get your attention, unfortunately, I feel I have to do that. And that's why my backup plan is I always give anybody their money back. But the most important, the hardest thing in life now is getting a customer, not making a product, not inventing something new. No, it's getting a customer and somebody that you make something that it is of value to somebody else, and you understand what value that is, and that's what we're all trying to do. It's like loving. We love to love people, but man, the best love is when they're loving you back, right? And that's, you know, I think what we are in a society, helping each other. And that's important. So if you're watching this on Facebook, I'm going to put a link in the description. It's really a shortened version of Lesko's Meta Grant Report. Okay, so everybody who's listening to me now, make sure you get a copy of the Lesko Meta Grant Reports. The links inside for member area. Apply for Lesko grants. Go to Google form that I can't fill out. Are there updated? Well, I don't know. Greg, you're trying. Are you trying to fill out for the car grant? I don't see. Yeah, if you go on the left-hand side, you'll see a listing for all the grants, okay? This is on Lesko Help 2. Now, where you're on now, while you're watching this on Lesko Help 2, just the general monthly grants. Yes, the general monthly grants, Greg. The links are on the left. They all work for us. Let me know if there's not a link that does not work. If there's not a link that does not work, you know, there's something wrong. And send to Send an email to leskohelp.com. Yeah. And that's Magic Mary. Ask her for help. But do it soon, because you got to get this today. If you want to get in this month, if you miss it or we screw up or whatever for this month, you get next month, because we do this every month. Okay, I am new, but this is the best of what I get about help. Ask. Absolutely. Get past everything. If no one knows what you are asking or how desperate or fire your situation is, ask it. Isn't bingo. You have to call the wrong place, ask potentially if the person knows where they're. Absolutely, Kim. And that's what it is. See, that's another thing I'm trying to get through, that you get you get closer to that 0 to 10,000 in 30 days if you use your phone. You have to call up to understand. That teaches you the system better than anything on Google does. Google teaches you how to spend money, not how to get money. Yeah, and that's the important part. So that's why you have to take, like, this list, or the list you get if you're not, like I say, YouTube members will get the list of the top 10 places to start looking for help. And all these top 10 places are places that you should call. You should certainly look there, but then these are people really to call, because these are people that are in your community. And what they do in your community is help you solve this problem you have, whether it's starting a business or getting out of debt or buying a house or healthcare, anything. They get grants. They're already there. They're like me. I'm charging $20. These people are theoretically doing the same thing, but don't charge $20. See, they charge nothing because they're getting paid already from the government and other nonprofit organizations. So that's why, it really is about using them, because they have a better feel. The programs come and go. I can't take, I can't keep up on them. Nobody can. And so what you have to do is learn who knows the best where you live. And it's not one person, it's usually many persons, because even where you live, and people, like rent, okay, if there's so many sources of potential rent grant money. No one person could even know all those sources, but there's sources that keep track of that. Like leskohelp.com, I think is a lot better than Google, actually, because number one, everybody in findhelp.org, Lesko, I'm sorry, did I say leskohelp.com? And findhelp.org, everybody in there gets paid to help you find money and help for your problem. Okay, if you go to Google and do the same thing, you get 1 billion people who are trying to get money from you to solve your problem. Okay, but we know Google. Why? Because they spend a lot of money pounding it in our head, right? Okay, and they have to keep getting money, so they have to keep getting money from you to keep their investors, or whatever the hell all that stuff means. I got an MBA and I still don't understand it. But it's important that you get the help you need, and the help is out there, and the help is man, we live in a community, and that's what I feel. Maybe by accident we're building here at Lesko Help as a community of people helping each other. You don't need a lot of money if you have people that love you and help you. You need a lot of money because everybody's going to make money from you, and because all they want is your money. But if people start seeing that the real joy in life is giving, and the reward you get, and the heartfelt feelings. I mean, you grow your heart. That's what I feel at my age, man. All I want to do is grow my heart. I want to love harder and help people more and feel their love coming back. Nothing is better, man. I've been New York Times bestseller, millionaire. Boy, nothing's better than this. But our society makes us chase that. And that's because I guess that's what capitalism is about. What is ARPA? I'm not sure. Where do you see that? Where do you see that, Kim, for ARPA? Boy, acronyms like that. I mean, Megan posted it. Megan, what are you talking about? ARPA. I said, look up ARPA, your county name for city name or city name. Yeah, I'm not sure, Megan, either. See, I mean, nobody can know everything. It's too complicated out there. That's why you have to call a bunch of people. So if you have, like, I think there's about 78 places that where I live in the zip code that give grants for rent. 78. So, so the best way to learn what's available to you is call every one of those 78 people. I mean, you're going to get the universe then. You're going to know there's not, see, the jewels, the opportunities in life, they're called opportunities. They're not called everybody gets it. That's not an opportunity. Opportunities in life are things that the average person doesn't know about it, but you can find out about it. It's my grants in your, if you put that in, it will highlight, oh, really? ARPA. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. ARPA, something I can write up. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the name of it. American Rescue Plan. Yeah, well, that's American Rescue Plan is one of the big COVID programs. Okay, now that's back in 2021. There's a newer program now called the IRA. I see we're going to show recovery. What is it? IRA. Oh, come on, boy. I am just, well, that the IRA program, I mean, that is still hot. And they didn't even start giving out the best money yet for the IRA. The best money now for the IRA is in getting grants for buying new appliances and weatherizing your home. And they're just starting to get the money to the states so they could give it out to individuals. Okay, so that's, God, why can't, boy, this thing has holes in the back, and I want to see all the words that are falling out back there. I gotta see. And DRP. Whoop, here's another one. That's why I think, and these change all the time. That's why if you go and start talking to people who know about these things, Kim, coffee. Drip coffee, is that what you like? If you go and talk to these people, then they could take, they study this stuff all the time because their livelihood depends on it. So you talk to 78 people that are there trying to help people for free pay their rent, then you're going to find out what these IRAs and all that kind of stuff is too. You go to Google and find it. Well, I mean, that's part of it, but a person could tell you why that's right or that's wrong or that's not for you. And that takes experience. Yeah. Disaster. That's a disaster. Yeah, I guess we got a lot of those now, right? And that's it. And by the way, there's still a lot of, last time I looked at FEMA still has a lot of funeral money for people who have died because of COVID. You get up to $9,000 grant. Inflation reduction. Thank you. That's it, Michelle. See, I don't know this stuff. I mean, I know it just falls through my head. So that's why the people who are in this and we help each other, and that's the important. I got the FEMA. Oh, you did for, great. Can I ask how much? That's right. Yeah. See that FEMA grant. I mean, there's a lot of money still sitting there, and I don't know how long it's going to be. I would think for a while. $8,788. Wow, that's great, Megan. And if you could put a notice so people could see it either on uh, Facebook or here, just start put a, a notice up or whatever we call these things, a chat. And because if people, that's more, that will help more people help themselves than I could ever do, because they see someone like them is doing this, not like me and dressed like a clown, and people think I'm a lot more than I really am. But you did it. Hurry. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. So that's why seeing that from you, I can put my rent relief one too. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes. Oh, wonderful. $79,000 for rent relief. Wow. Will you do that, Megan? Will you help people live uh, uh, to learn more about this? And that's why I think we all feel we need money to solve every problem. The government does that too. Oh, we have money, we'll just throw money at it. But we don't. I mean, if we live in a community that we use each other to solve problems, instead of having to prostitute ourselves to solve a problem, I am able and willing. Oh, wonderful. Megan, thank you so much. I mean, see, this is, just think of how many people you will encourage to find that help that you have. I mean, that's significant. I mean, you got $80,000, $90,000 or more, and it's phenomenal. So people have to be reassured this is real and it's not just for somebody else. And that's what living in a democracy is. It's supposed to be for everybody. But if you don't believe that, then you're not going to even try. So that's why, Valina, okay, look at item number 3. Number 3 in item number 3 in the Lesko Meta Grant Report. I don't know if I have it up here somewhere to get it to you easily. Little sound effects here. Okay. And what it really, I think the best way, you could first check the national program. And the national program, you go to, what is it? There's a national association that keeps in, let's see, SHA, emergency housing, yes. Okay, let me show you how to get the national program. Okay, that's see item 3 there. And then the national program, go to this website and find for your state where the application is for the national program. Then go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and rent, and find all the local nonprofits that help rent. Just call everyone. I mean, if you really have a problem, then you should really try to solve it, and don't pretend you could do it easily. See, that's the thing. And see, I think the most important thing, Megan, is people will give up if they don't think it's real. And see, you bring this to life, that a real person could get this or whatever. I mean, a trained clown like me, I'm looking for an older used car. I heard you could apply for a car repair grant. Yes, Devin, the application for this month is due tonight. So you can apply for that. And then also look at number 6. In the Lesko Look for number 6 in Lesko Meta Grant report above. Corporate guide. What's that, Megan? Corporate grants guide. Well, that sounds like somebody's going to help you if you're a corporation. I believe, Megan, okay, you got a bunch of money. Did you hire somebody? Grants for companies, yes. Did you hire anybody to do that? No. And actually, Megan, there's also nonprofit organizations that will help you fill out any business grants, okay? So if you go to America's, America, America's SBDC.org. Oh, yes, Community Navigate. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah, they'll help you fill out forms. Oh, great. There's another group called America's SBDC.org. Megan, yeah, you're wonderful and encouraging words. So, yeah, if we could get you to help others, it would be wonderful. And get a hold of Misty, or Michelle will tell you how to do that. I teach it, so it's easy to digest. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Let's please help helpers. That's just so wonderful. I teach it. Well, you guys are terrific. I should be getting on. I got to go exercise. We got a little snow dusting here. Oh, that's so nice, Megan. Thank you so much. And just give hugs to everybody, because if we do it and we show other people how to be nice, it makes other people want to be nice, because they think everybody's taking advantage of them, so they have to be protective. And I'm trying to build a place where people don't feel that way, and people feel more giving, because they know most people here are more giving, even if they have a Rudolph the Red Nose. I don't know what this bump is here. I just made an appointment with a virtual at my healthcare, Kaiser. Kaiser is great. I mean, I spend next to nothing on it. And thank you for the government grant. Oh, you got one, though. That's wonderful. I need help for a ranch business grant and coaching in making this ranch business successful. Luis, yes, okay. Look at number 5 in the Meta Grant report. And Kim, thank you. Building trust in America. Yes, and in each other. I mean, that's why I think, we can't, none of us have the resources or capability to change the world or whatever, but we could change where we are, and who we are in treating people. And even though we'll be taken advantage of, yes, but it's more fun to give. And that's, I just feel I hurt myself by not giving or not having an open heart. All we're doing is hurting ourselves, which is so stupid. We are stupid animals. Okay, I'm going to go, folks, so I can get on and get some videos out, so we have enough applications that people know. And by the way, I just found out, I did some data yesterday. We got 2,500 people that we helped with cash. So members, 2,500 members got grants. That's, we give out $75,000 every month. And now we're up to 2,500. We only have about 7,000 members that are active, I think. And that's, yes, I will. And you too, Michelle, thank you. And thank you for encouraging others to do this. And we will just keep going and open our hearts to people, because that feels so good. It's selfish. You realize that? This is selfish. It feels so goddamn good. Thank you. Thank you for being so selfish. I knew that's what you were. Oh, grateful too. Yeah. Thank you, Eric. Come on, get on and help people, okay?